Should you play summer ball or focus on development? Every year, pitchers face the same decision. Should I spend my summer throwing as many innings as possible, or should I focus on real development? Coaches often push athletes to pitch all summer, but their goals don't always align with yours. Coaches need wins now. You need the tools that will win later. If you want to separate yourself from the pack, consider how you spend your summer. Today, we'll weigh the pros and cons of each strategy. Spoiler alert, I'm biased towards development because your future deserves it. So let's go through the pros and cons of playing summer ball. Pros: gain live game experience, valuable for freshmen and pitchers with few spring innings. You get to refine your competitive skills, like building composure under pressure, refine command in real-time situations. Exposure: playing in top leagues like the Cape Cod League or the Northwoods Leagues or the Jayhawk League can put you in front of a ton of scouts. And then you get to stay connected to in-game tempos, which helps pitchers maintain rhythm and mound presence. Cons: little time for meaningful development. Games leave minimal time for strength or velocity programs. Difficulty adding velocity or fixing mechanics. When you're constantly competing, it makes making changes nearly impossible. Increased injury risk. Overuse and travel fatigue puts your arm at risk. False sense of progress. Logging mediocre innings doesn't make you a next level arm. Now, the pros and cons of prioritizing training. Pros: rapid skill development, focused work on velocity, strength, movement quality, and secondary pitches along with command. Build physical durability. Strength training during this time helps you reduce injury risk and builds a more resilient body. Opportunity for big gains. Many pitchers gain 2 to 4 miles an hour and improve their command over the course of a summer. And then customized progression. This kind of training allows you to specifically target your individual weaknesses. Cons: limited game reps. You might miss out on live competition experience that tests your in-game adjustments. Less exposure. Fewer scouts will get to see you in action if you're not playing summer ball games. Your motivation can dip. Training without the adrenaline of games requires discipline and self-drive. And then risk of isolation. Some players may find training environments less socially engaging without a team dynamic. So I want to go through a few stories of some athletes that have how they made this decision and gone about it. So here's some real stories about players who chose development over nonstop competition and changed their careers because of it. So my first story is Sam Coffman. Sam's story begins in the summer of 2021. At the time, he was a middle-of-the-road starter when I coached him at his high school. Sam had a tremendous potential. He was well-built, a multi-sport athlete with a hockey background, and had the frame to become a dominant pitcher, but he lacked refined skills. He had untapped velocity potential, but he just didn't know how to access it. That summer, Sam skipped summer ball and instead committed to a full-time development program. We refined his mechanics, taught him how to use his lower half properly, and get his arm on time. As a result, his velocity jumped from an average of 82 to 83 to consistently sitting 89 to 90 miles an hour by the end of that summer. We carried that momentum into fall training, keeping or improving his fastball velocity, his movement profile, and his command work through pitch design and command training. We sharpened his curveball and developed a changeup that he could confidently control. By the spring of 2022, Sam was a completely different pitcher, physically, technically, and mentally. He became a relentless competitor and fearless even against the toughest lineups he faced because he trusted the work that he put in. That season, Sam earned All-State honorable mention honors and was named Conference Pitcher of the Year in his conference. He struck out 80 batters in 43 innings while only walking 25. Sam is a prime example of what happens when you prioritize your personal development over the immediate needs of a coach or a team. Our second story is Walter Pennington. Walter's story started with modest goals. In the summer of 2020, he wanted to train and have a good final season at the Colorado School of Mines before moving on to his engineering career. He had offers to play in college summer leagues, but instead chose to train at my facility. Initially, Walter just wanted a slight velocity bump. However, throughout that summer, we refined his mechanics, emphasizing throwing with more intention and a competitive fire. His commitment paid massive dividends. His fastball jumped from sitting 87 to 88 to touching 90 to sitting 92 to 93 and touching 95. Not only did his velocity improve, but so did his control of his slider and his changeup. Late that summer, Walter had an opportunity to pitch in a college summer tournament in Wichita, Kansas, in which time after he pitched, he caught the notice of a Kansas City Royal scout who saw him, and in just 2 weeks later, he was signed as an undrafted free agent. Fast forward to 2024, Walter Pennington made his major league debut for the Kansas City Royals right here in Denver, Colorado, his hometown, against the Colorado Rockies. He is currently on the 40-man roster for the Texas Rangers. Walter's journey further solidifies the lesson that trusting the development process, betting on yourself, and committing to building elite skills can open doors beyond what you originally imagined. The key lesson here, building elite tools, whether that's velocity, command, movement quality, matters far more than logging summer innings. So here are the 4 buckets of pitchers, in my opinion, that how we can figure out what your decision should lie in. So the first bucket is freshmen and inexperienced pitchers. So these are our red-shirted guys or pitchers who saw only less than 10 innings in the spring. Here, you could go either way. There's not a right or wrong decision, but I would look myself in the mirror and figure out that there is a reason that you redshirted or did not pitch a lot, and that might be something worth considering. Number 2, spring innings eaters, but you need more tools. Maybe you did pitch a lot for your team, but your minimized or your opportunities to reach the next level are minimized by a tool that you don't have yet, whether that be velocity, a plus secondary pitch, command, whatever that might be. You should be skipping summer ball to focus on those areas of weakness that are keeping you from reaching the next level. Number 3, the unpolished prospect. These are the guys that are pretty close to their target velocities or can hold sharp command and just need a little bit more off-speed in-game refinement. Play summer ball, but only in high-level leagues. That way you can work to maintain arm care and lifting while playing high-level competition. And then finally are the tools and stats both lacking guys. These are guys with below average velocity and horrible spring performance. Maybe they have a high ERA, high whip, high walk rate, low strikeout rate. These are the guys that need to go all in on their training, whether that be, in a program like mine or a program somewhere else, using weighted balls, long toss, strength training, mechanical work. There is a reason you're not pitching or your stats are bad, and you need to take the time to go fix it. Now, why, in my opinion, training beats playing for most pitchers? 1, you get to build the tools that matter. Fastball velocity, breaking ball sharpness, strength, durability are built in the gym, not on the bus. Number 2, competing without stuff is a waste of time. Competing without a strong fastball or a reliable off-speed pitch is just reinforcing mediocrity. It's like polishing a car before it's built. Always understand this. The goal is not to be seen, but it's to have something worth showing. Training is a strategic investment. Velocity jumps, better mechanics, sharper command, these take months of focused, dedicated work. Games are for applying those skills after you've built them. And then finally, summer is a gift. You get 3 free months where you can add 2 to 4 miles an hour on your fastball, develop smoother, repeatable mechanics, and then build a stronger, healthier arm that moves you into fall ball. Wrapping this up, own your career. You don't owe your summer innings to anyone except yourself. If you truly want to change your future, be brave enough to prioritize training. Train to build the tools first, then compete to showcase them. Walter and Sam bet on themselves, and as a pitcher, you can too. Make this summer count. If you found this video helpful, be sure to watch the video that's posted up right here, and it'll show you a free training on how I develop elite pitchers just like you can be. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.